Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. We have the reveal of the newer Celestial HYPOGEAN, Saida, who will be becoming HYPOGEAN Rogue. As you can see, she has these sensory roots kind of looking like antennas, and then she also has shed roots as decoy. Ancient survivor. So basically like an insect. That's what I'm looking at when we're seeing Saida for the first impressions. She does look really cool. Now the question is, first of all, that comes to mind when a new Celestial HYPOGEAN comes out is, will they be meta in Dream Realm at all? Now the thing is, for a hero to be meta in Dream Realm, either it has to be really supportive, which normally would be from a support class, or it has to have massive damage output, like looking at HP loss damage or high true damage. And as a rogue hero, I would expect, if it was at all meta for Dream Realm, it's probably going to be the damage dealer route. Now, being an insect, I could definitely imagine some poisoning ability. I could imagine some, like damage over time type effect. And if it is HP loss damage, you never know. It could be a hero for Dream Realm. However, the first thing we see, the shed roots as decoy. This definitely makes me think of a PvP type hero. Like, imagine if somehow she can get some untargetability, invincibility as one of her abilities, and prevent that opponent from targeting her by, and then making them focus on the decoy. That would be really interesting. Apart from that, it's really kind of difficult to say, but rogue heroes in general, they do pretty decently in PvP. Like Athalia, of course, is the celestial rogue, who is the most dominant hero in PvP. And if Saida has some, protective mechanisms, like survival in her kit, which I definitely could imagine, given the fact that, Shed Roots is a decoy, a sensory roots, I could definitely imagine some PvP sort of survival in her kit. And then she could be good for PvP. But most importantly, when you're making an investment into Celestial HYPOGEAN, for the vast majority of players, it is, will that hero be good for Dream Realm or not? Because we already have the reveal of her right now. I would say if you haven't recruited for Baelran yet, definitely do not recruit for him right now. Wait until we know the kit of Saida, and preferably even get some testing done. We're now in Endless Dream Realm bosses, so if she has any potential use in Endless bosses, we will know shortly after her release. So that is the thing that I would recommend. Probably I would imagine she's coming in the new version, which will be patch 143, because it seems like at the beginning of each version they release the new Celestial HYPOGEAN hero. And that should be, I don't know, in around 10 days from right now, or a couple of weeks from right now, like 10 days to 13 days, I don't know, somewhere within that range is probably when we can expect to see her. So overall, yes, looking cool. We had Baelran. People were unsure, is Baelran going to be the final Celestial HYPOGEAN of this season? Unfortunately not. We're having 3, which makes it even more difficult to keep up. And this is also kind of why I was on the fence about Baelran, because even though Baelran is looking pretty good, pretty solid hero, definitely I would want to eventually build him on my account. I definitely wanted to wait if there's a third Celestial HYPOGEAN, and then now we're going to see Saida and see, is she going to be the better investment compared to Baelran? Yeah, so that's basically the thing to keep in mind. Now let's just talk about my thoughts about Baelran so far. Baelran is pretty decently meta in Dream Realm, more than I expected, and that is a reason in itself to begin thinking about recruiting for him. For PvP is really where I feel like it's really awkward with him in PvP. He's good with the seasonal, Malefaction, talent support, guardian spell, but if you take those things away from him, he just doesn't have the survival needed. Saida is looking more appealing to me in the sense that I just feel like she could be a more meta PvP hero, but I'm hoping what the developers do is they just, give us another PvP, kind of specific hero, not like another Dream Realm meta hero, because I do feel like there have been people who have invested into Baelran already. And so, if Saida also ends up being a good Dream Realm hero, it's really difficult for people to recruit both of them. It would be nice for, Baelran to be the only Celestial HYPOGEAN this season that has Dream Realm or boss PvE usage, and then Saida can be more of that PvP threat, which definitely could be the case. Athalia was the final hero released in the previous season, and she was one of basically the best PvP hero released up until right now. And so Saida, she's a rogue as well. Rogue class generally is a PvPing class, so I'm hoping that is just a PvP hero, because then people don't have a pressure, to build her. And now, the other thing is, we have Pandora coming, we have Pang coming. This is going to be stacked. Right at the beginning, I think, of this new phase 143, I think we're going to have all of them. Pang, Pandora, Saida. It's going to be it really is honestly really difficult to keep up. And I talked about this in the video I uploaded yesterday about Pandora being a dimensional hero. I really feel like dimensional invite banners should not overlap with the regular rate up hero banners because you're using the same resource, which is diamonds. So it's very difficult, you know, to even save up for a Pandora. And it basically means everyone is going to be skipping Pang. Almost everyone will have to skip Pang, even if he's a good hero, if you want to get Pandora, or you'll have to skip Pandora. Okay, but you guys, let me know your opinions on Saida. I tried to look it up. I don't think she exists in AFK Arena. There's no hero of this name. Basically, you can give me your speculations on what her kit will be like, but I am interested to find out. Like an insect type hero, honestly, pretty interesting. I do find that cool, and I'm just waiting. This decoy thing, this is really like sort of, I'm really interested by this because I think that could have a lot of uses for PvP. Basically, you know, making her untargetable or giving her that survival she needs, and that's exactly what these hyper carries need in PvP to make them really effective even in regular arena. So basically my summary of all of this is that if you haven't already recruited for Baelran, keep saving. We don't know what Saida's kit is going to be like, and then you can make a more educated decision between the two of them after we have information about her kit and also ideally some testing done of her as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's going to be it for this one. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.